One video game giant is buying another to create one of the biggest entertainment networks in the world. Activision Blizzard, the company behind Call of Duty video games, is taking aim at the mobile gaming market by shelling out $5.9 billion for King Digital Entertainment, the maker of Candy Crush Saga. Justin Haywald, senior reporter for Gamespot. It's a video game news and review website. He's in San Francisco. It's great to talk to you. So, Justin, I understand that the makers of Call of Duty really want to get more women into their pockets, into their business, and Call of Duty just isn't cutting it. Is Candy Crush going to cut it for them?
Well, I think it's something that's definitely going to help a lot. Activision is no stranger to courting these really big, hardcore gaming audiences, and they have a great rapport with children as well. The Skylanders franchise is something that I think all sorts of kids know about, but getting that female market is a lot harder. And something like Candy Crush Saga that just has such broad appeal is a great way to start that.
Yeah, you know that if you have grandmothers addicted to it, that it has profit potential, right? If all the kids and the grandmas like it. Also, I understand that they want to make headway in the mobile gaming market.
Yeah, Activision has a wide range of games, and as we all know, Call of Duty is just one of their biggest games. It's coming out really soon, and teenagers, adults, people of my generation are really excited about that game. But the mobile market is something that's a little bit harder for them to crack. One of their biggest competitors is Electronic Arts, and they also make these really big, hardcore games. Star Wars Battlefront is coming up really soon, based on the Star Wars franchise. And they also have their foot in mobile. The Simpsons Tapped Out is a game that I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. They've been able to court those audiences really, really well. Activision, they've really stayed focused on that core demographic without being able to get into this mobile market, which King has just cornered for the longest time through the Candy Crush Saga series.
But the amount of money they're paying for the Candy Crush maker, though, is, well, basically it makes them king of the hill. $5.9 billion. I mean, Disney bought Star Wars for $4 billion, bought Marvel for $4.05 billion. Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. Oculus, $2 billion, and Microsoft and Minecraft was a $2.5 billion deal. How does Activision then go in and make money on these games?
It's something that's staggering to think about when you have Star Wars, which not only has these massive movies, which they've already sold out. You're not going to be able to get opening day tickets for Star Wars, and then these merchandising properties. We know Star Wars is something that makes a lot of money, but you don't think about that with mobile games. And something like Candy Crush Saga, even though it's a free-to-play game, maybe you just pick it up and you're just going to play it without spending any money. They actually make billions of dollars each year. The company right now, King, is making over $1 billion, and Activision knows that. Both the audience is willing to spend money, and even though it's a small percentage, that small percentage spending hundreds or even sometimes thousands of dollars a month to play what we think of as a free-to-play game really adds to their bottom line. Activision knows this, and they've been in the video game business for a long time. Even though they're paying a lot of money for it now, I think in a very short amount of time it has the potential to pay off for them.
Justin, what level are you on Candy Crush?
It's a little embarrassing to admit, especially in a hardcore gaming website like I work at. I'm actually level 170. I haven't spent a ton of time on it, but I'm much higher than almost everybody else in our office.
Something to brag about, I'm sure. Justin, thank you.
No, thanks so much for having me.